What's up, guys? It's Captain's Productions 72 back with the weekly update on the Extra channel as we do every single Sunday. So, yes, it's currently just went 11 at night, and that's rare. We don't usually film videos late at night here on the main channel, but when I am working, things tend to change. Anyway, this week we have an 8-point update. I'm all to warn you, the reason we're looking at the shelves right now is my bed. It's slightly messy, just to let you guys know. So here is our weekly update with the standard, well, not standard, but usual point system. I was about to say standard 8 points. Starting with point number 1, what did I do this week? Well, this week was just different because this was my first week back in the actual college building. It's been so long since I've actually been in the building itself. See, what they had us doing was they basically went, we were doing the Zoom and then they thought, well, everyone can come in all day Wednesday. Then some of you are in the morning or Thursday, some of you are in the afternoon. It's like all mixed kind of timetable, which I'll admit is different, it's unique, it's really not something I would have personally come up with, but pretty good idea. It means we're no longer going to have to do that horrible crap that's on Zoom. Friday will always be a day on Zoom, but you know what? At least they have changed it up somewhat. And it's been doing my standard week work. I worked Monday and I worked Tuesday, I had Wednesday, Thursday off, worked Friday, had Saturday off, and then I was at, obviously, as I have already mentioned, I was working today. Our second point is the main channel. Yes, the main channel has had a good week. We saw the return of my wonderful series after almost 6 months, in which we were doing the episodes of Figure Friday. By the way, he will be this coming Friday's minifigure of choice. That's all great as well. Of course, during the week we did the review I did the review on the Viper Pro Droid, which was also really cool to do. Didn't get nearly as many views as this set I done almost 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna push the Droid Eye camera back in. There we go. Has over 1,600 views, which is the most any review video I've done has ever gotten, which just blew me away completely. So yeah, what's coming this week? You're getting the February channel update, and on Friday, hopefully you're getting this. Let's get to our next point in this show. So I was bored the other night, and I went on to my Lego TikTok and saw a video I liked. It's the one that says I have over 1,200 views, which is not the most this extra channel has ever gotten. The most it's got, there's one like 6,000 views, and it's funny enough an Xbox 360 game collection video. But anyway, random shorts from TikTok, ones that some of which I've been given permission to use, and some of which are mine. I've uploaded, and almost all of them have got crazy amounts of views. Thanks to those who made them, to who let me use them, and also those are the ones I made myself. But I'll be trying to post a lot more of them throughout the future. Coming this week on here, well, what comes this week really depends. It's right. I'm gonna make a video at some point about the week till Lego Star Wars, the new helmets. I do want to talk about those because those also got leaked. I think it was last night those got leaked. I'm not too sure, but I definitely want to talk about those because I had some really good thoughts. And see, as you guys know, I don't own any of Lego Star Wars helmets, but these helmets might actually be enough to get me into the helmet range, which would be quite cool to try and actually finally be able to go, do you know what, I actually want to buy those. So yeah, I want to do that, but I want to do a video on my storage system for my non-Star Wars minifigures. I know this is a lot of the stuff I said last week, but being honest, it was a slow week. But obviously different because we finally got 2 videos and we got to bring back one of my favourite things, so it's a win-win situation. My custom N1W Starfighter So this is a spoiler. If you've not seen the Book of Boba Fett, please leave or skip a few minutes because this spoils the 5th episode of the Book of Boba Fett quite a bit. Damn, this is dusty. Look at that. But yeah, here's my only official Lego set of the Naboo Starfighter. So basically, we're taking this ship and making it custom. So yeah, I'm actually going to take that off its little stand for reference. This is meant to be that shape. So you've got the tail coming along here and we've got two sides. But you can kind of see where the fault was with this. I want to make a video on it. And yes, that is an X-Wing cockpit before you open your mouth, but yeah, you can kind of see the inspiration I was taking in building it. Obviously, it's meant to represent the custom one that Mando has in the Book of Boba Fett, but yeah, so that's kind of where I was going. Not really sure if I succeeded, that's more so up to you guys. I personally like it, and no, I'm got that in there. Perfect. There's a few things that just the stand off. There we go. But yeah, this is working alright. And I want your feedback. I don't make custom models that much. Like I'm more of a landscape kind of guy. You know, building. So this is at my comfort zone. Like as far as building goes, and it's something new. So yeah, I thought I'd show you guys my custom one. Might make a video on that even tomorrow. Who knows? Trying to sort parts. So obviously, I've been using two boxes for a while. I'm trying to have this big parts. It's been probably sitting like this for the better part of 2 weeks. Like I start organising, but then I don't finish. With this, and we've got all these parts. I got my siblings built with Lego. And we've also got this big bag of parts that needs to be sorted out, dealt with, which hasn't. So yeah, I'm kind of failing on this goal, but slowly, instead of like trying to sort it out, set leaks. So obviously I brought up that, hey listen, we've got the helmets, which is I think the first official pictures for any March sets, which is the first week, and Lego shared something on the Dark Troopers, and it was essentially just like, you know, a picture of 3 Dark Troopers together, which I'm sorry just isn't really much, but you know, it's something plus we already knew what the Dark Trooper looked like, so it's one of those things that made absolutely no sense whatsoever, to be honest. I think we'll get them by the end of this week, right? Because we already had one, and it's like, well, technically 2 if you count the fact that it was 2 helmet sets that have been leaked, you know, the Mandalorian or Din Djarin helmet, and also the Red 5 Luke Skywalker kind of X-Wing pilot helmet. So yeah, I'm hoping we'll get them for the next week, because I've actually been saving on money from like console work and stuff, so I have the cash. I want to buy the Boba Fett's palace, hopefully. It's like the minifigures alone, right? Some of the characters, including our background ones from Return of the Jedi and stuff, that Lego have never made. It's like, yeah, I definitely want them to go ahead and make that. But it's like, when are you going to get around to doing this Lego? Because it's showing us the pictures. Because I want to know if I want to just buy the minifigures separate, which might cost a fortune, or if I just want to buy the whole set and have the building as well. Because I'm already sold on the minifigures, because I don't have anything from the Book of Boba Fett. Well, there's technically sure I'll be running out of time, but it technically counts as Mandalorian Season 2 set, because what the scene is based off of, but that's all I've got to say. I've heard nothing about the other sets. The next point is a weird point you would not expect to see. Lego City. So, I'll show you remember, you guys attempt to find any trace of the theme Lego City anywhere. Actually, I don't want any. So, I was bored the other day going for Brickset, right? You imagine most of you watching know what the hell Brickset is. And I was looking at some and I randomly clicked on Lego City. And see, when I was a kid, I always wanted to build a giant Lego City. As an adult, I'm actually wanting to do it, so I thought about a new project to buy, like once I'm not doing my no Lego buying challenge. Is I want to start buying Lego City sets, but most of them retro. And here's kind of my plan. So the ones that I buy used, that are out of the box, I will build and display. Yeah, obviously in review. The ones I buy sealed, these sets, and use them. The ones I buy sealed, I would like to keep sealed until cause when I get a bigger room or get my own place, I would like to have a little, I'd have some sort of a table. I have some sort of a Lego City. I've always wanted to do that. I thought, I could wait till I actually have the space and start buying, but by then I've already got to start buying, and some of these sets I want now could be worth a fortune. Not that Lego City, typically goes up too much in value, but still, I think that's the best way to look at it. Plus, it'd be kind of cool to have that kind of backlog of sets, because then I can, once I have the area, just basically just sit down for a day and just build mindlessly, which I don't do. The last build I did would have been this a few weeks ago, and I have to say it's turned out to be one of my all-time favourite Lego Star Wars sets. I mean, the best part is the fact that you can have the outside, it's kind of that dollhouse effect. Dollhouse effect, the house going on, so yeah, that's kind of cool. Anyway, this has really been the end of this update. Tell me what you guys think. Hopefully you get some stuff. Hopefully I don't break that between the buy goddamn 6 cents. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, because I think tomorrow I'm actually going to discuss my thoughts on the helmet sets a bit more, so see you then.